La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La la. Yeah, I'm not okay. So.
Huh.
Hi, kitty cats. This is Waffle. He's not too into this at all. He doesn't particularly like being held. But he's my favorite big boy. He's 22 pounds. And he is my cat. Yes, you are. You're my cat. So, I'm going to do the pet tag right now. He's so mad I'm going to put him down. He's just like, no. He's not. We here in this house have 6 cats. No more than that. And we have, they all go outside. They're indoor-outdoor cats. And I know some people have issues with that, but I don't. Sorry. If you do have an issue with that, I don't really care. I grew up with cats that went indoor and outdoors. And some of them lived a very long life. Some of them lived short lives. I've had indoor cats completely crazy about my cats. I adore them. And that's kind of the reason I do let them go outside. I live in an area where I am comfortable with them going outside because there's lots of greenery and good neighbors and things like that. And this way they're able to get lots of play and exercise and enjoy the outdoors. And in my opinion, they're meant to do that. Just like you take a dog for a walk. And my cats would not like to go for walks on leashes. I tried that before. It didn't work. So this is how it works in our home. And they're all very healthy. They all have their shots. And they all get plenty of food and exercise and water. And we also have 2 guinea pigs who probably don't get as... I need to go change their cage because they live in my daughter's room. So she takes care of them most of the time. And I usually have to take care of their cage because it doesn't get done. And I also make sure they get food and water every day just in case she forgot. She loves them, but she tends to be kind of forgetful sometimes. But that's okay because I make sure. I'm right behind her there making sure it gets done. Anyways, so this is the pet tag. And the tag questions first, what is your pet's name? Well, I have 6 cats, and you just saw Waffle, who is my beloved. He is the oldest cat here as well. He's 12 years old. He has a sister that was born like seconds after him. Her name is Noki. She is a black and white fluffy cat that's kind of on the fat side, but she's very healthy. And then we also have Jack, who's about 11 years old. And he's a slim cat, but he's also black and white and fluffy. They actually came from the same mother. After that, litters came, who's next in line? I think Sugar. Yes, Sugar. Sugar is an all-black cat who is actually one of Callisto's granddaughters through a cat that I don't own. And she originally was gray with a black face and black paws and black tip of the tail and black on the ears. And we thought, oh, how unique. It was very fluffy. She was very fluffy. But she would stare at you forever. But then one summer, well, the first summer that we had her, she shed off all the gray hair. And she was a black cat from then on. I've never seen anything like it, but that's what happened. And she is now a black cat. And we've had her, I think she's about 8 years old. And very sweet cat with people that she knows. With people she doesn't know, she does not want to be near them. But with me, she is on me all the time, on me. She's really supposed to be one of my daughter's cats, but she spends more time in my room than in my daughter's room. The next cat is Selena. Selena is actually Noki's daughter from before I got Noki fixed. I actually didn't get Noki fixed for a while, mostly because I was just super poor. And we probably shouldn't have even had the amount of cats we had at that time. And I always feel very guilty about that. But now all our cats are fixed. We were able to find a program that helped us fix the cats, and some of them I fixed on my own. Selena I actually fixed on my own. What's my dad always said, fixed when you get their parts taken care of. That's how we always said it, fixed. They weren't broken, but that's just how my dad always said it. So anyways, Selena, I paid for it to get done. She actually had several litters too before I got it done. And every time I went to take her to the vet was like, well, she's pregnant again. So do you want to still do it, or do you want to wait? And I would always say, wait, because I didn't want to do that. And so it just kept happening. And finally, we were able to get it done. And now there are no more babies in my house. No more baby kittens in my house. Thank goodness. Because yes, they were cute and everything, but it's not good for cats. It's better for them not to be having lots of babies. And there are so many cats out there that need homes already. Like, I don't need to be making more in my house. They're cute, but no more of that. Selena is an all-black cat, short-haired. She, too, is probably not a cat you should mess with. If you touch her body, she does not like it. You can touch her head and around her ears and neck, and she's fine. But you start touching the rest of her body, and there's a good possibility she will bite you. So we have to warn people, maybe don't touch the black cats. Maybe not. The rest of the cats are fine, but our black females, they don't like to be touched. We don't know why. We used to have a black male, which was one of Selena's kittens, and he passed away, sadly. But he was a black cat that was fine. He loved being touched and everything. So I just want to mention that because, no, not all black cats are creepy and don't want to be touched. Most of them I have found to be very, very friendly cats. Just happens to be that I have two black cats that are not extremely friendly. Don't know why. Last of all, we have a cat named Pumpkin, which is my daughter's cat. Because when Sherlock passed away, she was devastated. That was her favorite cat. And so even though I really was happy to only have 5 cats, I was sad about Sherlock. He was a great cat. We loved him so much, and so did our friends. Everyone loved Sherlock. Neighbors loved Sherlock. He was a well-loved cat. It was very sad when he passed away. But we have a new cat that we got over a year and a half ago now. And his name is Pumpkin. He doesn't bite people or anything like that, but he is very skittish. He does not like people being around very much at all. He's a very skittish cat. That's another weird thing. But anyways, that's all 6 of our cats. That went on for a little bit too long. I hope this tag isn't going to be that long. And then we have 2 guinea pigs named Snow and Nugget. One is all white, and the other one is white and brown and black. Nugget likes to be in her cave. Snow loves people, loves to be held, loves to be picked up and taken out. And those are those 2. They're both girls. So, what kind of pet is it and what breed? Okay. Like I said, 6 cats and 2 piggies. They're all mutts. There isn't any special breeds going on with any of them. So, 3, how long have you had your pet friend? Waffle is 12. I got him when he was about 6 months already because he'd already gone to live with one family and they didn't like him. And my friend was like, please take this cat. And at the time it was like, no, I've already got 2 cats living here and I'm not supposed to really have more than one. And she was just really insistent. And then my friend, my roommate, was like, oh, please, 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 please let me have that cat. He was like, can I have that cat, please? And I was like, we're not supposed to have any more cats. And he just really wanted it. And so I gave in, like I always gave in to this guy who was terrible. And he knows who he is if he sees this. Or if his girlfriend sees this, they know what I'm talking about. And he got the cat, but then he wasn't able, when we had to move out of the apartment that we were in, and at that time, he was not able to take the cat with him. So I ended up keeping the cat, who he had named Waffle. And Waffle and I had become best friends. Like, we were inseparable after that. There's no way my friend would ever have gotten that cat back from me, because I got him fixed. I paid to have him fixed, and I had him, I've had him forever now, and he's my favorite cat in the world. Anybody knows that if anything ever happens to that cat, I'm going to be devastated. Absolutely devastated, because I adore him. And he's getting older. He's had 2 operations on his ears. He's had some minor surgery, I guess you could say, on his leg. And so he has arthritis in that leg now. And he's a big cat. So he's a lot of work these days, because he's very lazy these days and old and grouchy. But I still love him, and he loves me. He's very talkative these days, too. He never used to be so talkative, and now he meows a lot. So, and as you saw, he did not want to be picked up. He loves laying on people and cuddling with them, but being held and picked up is not the same for him. He just doesn't like that. Number 4, how did you get your pet? Well, as I just told you the story about Waffle, and the other cats came to me in different ways. Most of them were related, so they're all related except for Pumpkin. Pumpkin I got from a person online. I just put it out there that my daughter missed her cat, and I wanted to get her a new cat. And let me tell you something, that cat's skittish with everybody, but that cat loves her, adores her, sleeps with her all night long. She'll be sitting on the sofa, and he'll come running out of nowhere and run up to her and bump his head up against her head. He just adores her. And everybody else, no, he's not so crazy about. But her, that's his life. His life is my daughter. So, the next one is 5. How old is your pet? Well, like I said, Waffle's 12. I think I already named the ages of the rest of them and stuff. So, what are some quirky things about your pet's personality? Waffle likes to eat green olives. It's super weird. I've never seen that before. But Waffle likes eating green olives. He's a huge cat. He has huge eyes, and so he always has, despite how big he is, he always has his cutesy big-eyed look that makes you go, "Aw." And so everybody loves Waffle. Jack drools a lot. It's gross. But he also is an extremely friendly cat. Noki is also very friendly and fat and fluffy. And Sugar is very, very talkative. Selena, these days I call her Bitey, because she will, like I said before, she'll bite you if you touch her body. And Pumpkin is quirky because he loves my daughter more than anything in the world, and we just all laugh about it, because he just doesn't like anybody else but her. What does your relationship with your pet mean to you? Waffle is my baby. He is my baby. I love him so much. Like I said, I'll be devastated if anything happens to him. I know it's going to happen someday. I know that, because cats don't live forever, and he's so my heart. So that's what his relationship with me is, everything. 8. What are some of your favorite pastimes with your pet? Oh, let's see. Favorite pastimes? I don't know if I really can think of any stories off the top of my head. Waffle is a great cat to cuddle with. He loves to sleep on your back or on your chest when you almost can't breathe, because he's 22 pounds. He loves it when you put a comforter over yourself in the recliner or something, and then he can climb up on top of you and curl up into the comforter, and he'll purr and be so happy. So we've had good times. He also likes to play, and he likes to hunt. The last one is number 9. What are the nicknames that you call your pet? Waffles Kitty. I don't think there's been any other names that I can think of at this point. Noki gets called things like Nokester. Round Cat is one that one of my friends gave her, and it kind of stuck a little bit. I also call her Fatty. because she's kind of fat too. And then, oh, speaking of cats, two of them are kind of giving each other the evil eye. Anyways, Jack is just Jack. Sometimes I call him Jack who's white and black. It's just a silly little thing I say to him. I don't know of any other nicknames for Jack. He's just Jack. After that... Oh, that's funny I said just Jack. Remember Will and Grace? That was Jack's play, Just Jack. It just came to me. Anyways, I'm trying to think of other nicknames. Sugar is just Sugar. Like, Shugs. Sometimes I call her Shugs. Selena is Selena or Bitey. And Pumpkin's name is actually Pumpkin Spice. But we call him Pumpkin most of the time. So, there isn't really any other nicknames for him. So that is that. That is all the 9 questions for this tag. I finally did the pets tag. I've only done one other tag. Nobody tagged me in this specifically, but I saw it and I wanted to do it, so I did it. As for tagging people, I'm not sure who to tag because I'm not sure who I know on YouTube that has pets for sure, like people that I'm close to or closer to. Oh, you know what? Jake. Do you know Jake? Is that what he's called on YouTube? Now I'm gonna go look him up. Do. Right? Because it's like, oh. Thank goodness they do it alphabetical. To see if I can find him on here. And name him out. And of course, anybody else that wants to do this, by all means, do it. And mention it to me so that I can see it, because I would like to see the tag. Mention me in it. Yes, Jake Luna. I tag you. Because if I remember right, you have a cat. So, I tag you, Jake Luna. In this one. Is there anybody else that I could think of off the top of my head? There's so many of you, and I don't know how many of you have cats or dogs or anything really. So I'm not sure. I don't want to tag somebody and then they don't have an animal to do the pets tag with, because some people don't have pets. So any of my friends that want to do this, go ahead and do this. Oh, you know somebody? I think I know somebody else. La 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 la. Yeah, I'm not okay. So if you haven't noticed, I don't know who to tag in this. You know what? I'm gonna tag somebody that's much more famous on YouTube than me. Bethanyfae. I doubt she'll see this, but I tag you to do the pets tag, because I know you have kitties. So, and like I said, anybody else, if you have a pet, a rat, a cat, a dog, a guinea pig, I don't care. Do the pets tag. Mention it to me. Like, tag me in it so that I can see it. And it'll be lots of fun. I love tags personally. I think they're so cool. So anyways, bye-bye, kitty cats.